Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and you probably, if you've been watching my videos, remember that when I went through my 100 different pockets, I showed you this one, and I'm like, I need to make some more of those. So that is what we're going to do today. They're very quick, they're very easy. And yeah, we're just going to have a go at it. So what will you need? Well, it's pretty easy. Now this one I use wallpaper, so it's pretty thick. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. So I made another template. Now this one goes this way. But it is really simple as well. This one is just with regular paper, so you'll see that I kind of reinforced it and didn't cut all the edges, which that's my note for the template. But all you're going to need is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And here is the last one that I'm going to do this a little bit different. I've got a couple, I call them Monkey George papers. These are from they're not Monkey George. They're actually, what do you call it? Sock monkey paper. But this one's not too bad of a strength, so I think it'll be okay. This one, on the other hand, is very thick. This is an Anna Griffin paper. Now, you could do a couple of things. You could paper clip it like I did with the wallpaper one, or you could do the tie like I did. And then I Velcroed this down. So this is what it's going to look like. This is going to be your pocket. And then you're going to open it up or your flap, I mean. And then you're going to open it up, and then you'll have pocket, pocket, pocket. It's super easy. So let's do it. Now, I think I might have to zoom you out a smidgy so that you can see what you need to do. All right, the first thing you're going to do is, and I'm going to use my scoreboard. You do not actually have to. We need to go a little bit farther out here. But you're going to score, check your dimensions of your page first. Goodness gracious. You're going to score your paper at 6 inches. Making sure. All right, 6 inches. Score it there. Then you're going to cut off, and I'm going to go ahead and do this now. I'm going to cut off 2 inches before I turn my paper. So you're going to cut this down to 10 inches. You could have done this, differently if you wanted. That's just the way I did it when I made it. So that's how I wrote my directions. Save this for something else that's fun and exciting. All right, now you've got a piece of 10 by 12 paper. So you are going to turn this to the 12-inch side. That is not straight. There, that side's straight. And you're going to score it at 3 inches and 9 inches. So this will be basically 3 inches and 9 inches. All right. Now, because I flipped it because that one edge wasn't straight, I'm just going to flip it back over just so you guys can kind of see. You're going to have it folded up just like this, right? And then you are going to have it fold in like this. Now, not so long ago, I did another video, and I was like, where in the heck did this, how, I didn't remember doing it. I had it in my templates. Well, basically, it's this one that I did eons ago that's very similar. This one's much easier to do. Now, you will see that on this, I wanted to leave a little bit of space here. So this one I left, well, that one I left about 1.5 inches maybe. So for this, I'm just going to score, I'm just going to score here at a 1/2 inch. And I'm only scoring to this score line. And I'm going to do the same I'm trying to feel for it now. Oh gosh. There we go. I'm flipping it this way because so I can see a 1/2 inch from here. There we go. Ooh. All right. Can I see that still? Not very well. I'm worried this isn't really thick paper, so, and then all you're going to do is just cut this out. And you don't have to cut this down to, 10. You could adjust it a lot of different ways, but that's just the way I did it because, like I said, that's the way my directions were when I originally made this, and that worked for me. But there you go. So there's your top. Now, after I did all of this, we can go ahead. Let's make some, I didn't make notches in the other one, but we will in here. And you just bada bing, bada boom. And then you're going to fold this in. And I used Velcro because I love the sound of Velcro when it's on there. You can use a magnet, use whatever you want. And you're just going to pop that there and there. So you know it's ready to roll. And then I'm going to go ahead and you'll notice that I didn't even cut this so it fit. This is not really thick paper, so I didn't need to. If you had paper that was much heavier, you might want to cut here and cut a little notch out, just a kind of a triangle size notch. And that way, you know it won't all bunch up and it won't make a mess. Now, what I then did is did I score it last time? No, I did not. I just folded it and then folded it again. However, on one of them, I did do just a 1/4 inch. Ooh. My goodness. Score. It's not doing it on there. But that way, if I wanted it to, if I wanted, I could actually make it more like of a gusset. Why don't we just put a, we'll do this one too. Because why not? It'll be fun. You just got to make sure that you get it on the, yikes. Don't get it over this line because then it'll be stuck. But now you have a sweet little pocket. There you go. It opens there. It opens there. Bada bing. Bada boom. And that is all there is to it, friends. So do you want me to do one more real quick so that you can do it? Maybe we'll make it a little different size. Should we try? We'll just see here. All right, so we're going to, on this end, we're going to go with 6 inches, or I mean this side. This isn't quite 12 inches, actually. Oh. I wish I had something exciting to tell you. I really don't have any fantastic news. Okay, so it's going to be, so this is just, if it's at 6, it should be right in half. So just so you know, you're basically folding it in half if you don't have a scoreboard on the 6-inch line. Let's go ahead and do it where we score it first, and then I will show you, then we can kind of play around with the height and such that we wanted, okay? Let's see, we need to score it at 3 inches. I'm just scoring all the way down, and at 9 inches. And now we need to decide like approximately how much we want. So this one had kind of a small flap. If we make this one a little bit bigger, well, we could just do the whole thing. Should we just do that? Do it a little bit different? All right, so this one, let me just tell you so you know. Still 3 and 9 inches. But this one would be scored at, just so you can see, 5 inches. So to make a 5-inch flap, then you don't have to cut anything off. But, you know, when you're working with cardstock, sometimes you want to be able to use that extra piece, and you don't really need all of that. This just makes a deeper pocket. Let's see. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, George. Literally. Are we good? Do we have a... Yeah, we're good. So you're just going to go like that. Mine's clearly not even because that paper wasn't. Do we want to do notches? Why not? All right, now, these would be fantastic for Happy Meal. Now we just need to decide where we want this to come down to. And I am thinking, so the reason that, if you're wondering, the reason why I want this to have like a little more, like this is at 1.5 on this end, and I want to have about a 1/2 inch for that one. And so, what was I at? 1.5. Oh gosh. Can't they just make this the same way? I think it's about right there. We're going to soon find out if it's the same. It's not. Dang it. I was off by 1 notch. There we go. All right. So if you, can you see that? Let's see. If you see this will be for the pocket, and then this will be for my flap. So I want a little bit of it to stick out. That's why I did it that way. And then I'm just going to cut at an angle. Discard that. These are really simple. And like I said, they'd be fantastic for Happy Meal. Just chuck them full of all kinds of goodness. All right. Now we can see. Oh, gosh, that's going to drive me crazy. But see, it's fine until Angela, stop obsessing. If it's like that when it's folded and glued, then I'll fix it. And there's hardly any glue on here because you just want it to be tacked in the here and here. All right, so in this one, I just did 12 inches. I scored it at 5 or folded it up at the 5-inch mark, and then did my same 3 and 9 inches. Okay, so now if I'm going to bring this in, see right there. There we go. I'm just going to use my scissors. I'm going off camera because I can see it better. This one okay? No. Hold, please. It's still not perfect, but it is better. Okay, so now we're going to fold that. I think this side, I've got about 10,000 of these little dots. I have some even smaller, and I do love those, but they're hard to find, and I don't recall where I got them. I mean, if I had to guess, I would think probably, Amazon, but don't quote me on that. All right, and now, I'm just going to fold this down with just a little bit open. I did not measure that. So now if I want to put a piece of Velcro there, I can just do that right on the side before you open it up. So it's a tri-fold pocket. And super easy, super fun. This would be also great. Ooh, I put that up too far. Let's see if I can get that off there without ruining it. You don't want it too far up on the pocket because now I feel like I'm going to need to give it a little dab glue. Because this particular pocket is not really thick cardstock. So you want it as close to the top. Oh, shoot. That's not where I want it. As close to the top as you can get it so that you don't rip it. My finger's good and stuck to it. Now, I'm not going to open this up again because I put the glue on. It makes it a little unstable for a while. So, you see how that's offset? It's going to go right here. So I'll just put a little dab there. But before I close it, there you go. You've got your triple pocket. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I hope you like that. It was pretty quick. Pretty, this is a one-sheet wonder. It's also, like I love to say, and I know some of you like to say, I'm counting it down. I'm seeing if this really only takes 5 minutes. I can tell you if you're not giving instructions to someone and you are just whipping these out, it's probably less than 5 minutes. And you can just start experimenting with them and just have a really good time. So I hope you give them a go. And I hope that you come back again. We're going to do some more fun projects. I've got some more pockets and some other things that I have promised you. So stay tuned. Until next time, friends, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I will see you next time. Until then, remember to take some time for you and take time to just be. Cheers.